welcome back to another episode of the Simple Carry Life. I'm your Simple Carry Guide, Mr. Snapshot. Now in today's video, we're going to be discussing what to do when you have firearms and children present in the home. And we're going to look at two specific things that everybody should be implementing when dealing with children and having your firearms in the home. Now, for the interest of time, all these firearms have been cleared and safe. This one has that yellow chamber flag in there. This one also has been cleared and safe with it's inside of a Kydex holster. Now, when dealing with children and you have your firearms, you want to be as safe and responsible as possible. Now, some people who don't have children and they have firearms, they might leave them locked and loaded, as some people would say. Means a round in the chamber, magazine inserted, the safety is on, and it's always accessible, always quick for them to get to it in case they need it, because they don't have to worry about children in the house, so they can kind of put it wherever they want to. Now, when dealing with children in the house, you want to be a lot more careful and take a few more precautions. So we're going to talk about two things that everybody should be doing when you have firearms and children present. The first thing you should be doing all the time, safety. Safety, safety, safety. If you've seen any of the other videos, I've stressed safety. That's on the top of the list. So whenever dealing with a firearm, you always want to be as safe as possible. When having children present, you want to take an extra step of precaution. So people have safes, people have different types of holsters that they keep their pistols in. Also, every pistol that you buy, I believe a rifle, shotgun, whatever firearm you buy, always comes with one of these braided cables. So pretty much, you'll take this braided cable, you can take it in your rifle, pistol, shotgun, and you'll insert it inside of the barrel, and it'll come out the other end, and it has a little key on there also where you can lock it. That prevents the slide from going back. You can't insert a magazine, you can't chamber around. So that's one safety precaution that people use. A second safety precaution that people use, people tend to have safes, quick access safes with either keys, fingerprints, a number combination, something that they can put in quickly so that they can access their firearm. Also, make sure you put your firearms out of reach of children. So if you have shelves, if you have maybe like a closet with like a little shelf on it, make sure you put it out of reach but still accessible to you. So, all right, so we went over a couple ways of how to keep your gun safe while you have children present. Now, the second thing that we're going to drive home is something that's extremely important to me, is education. We should be educating our children on what a toy is and what a firearm is, because children will see it on TV, video games, so they know what a gun is, but we want to differentiate what is a toy and what's a gun, what they can play with and what they can't play with. So to help us out, I'm going to have my son come in. He's going to go over a couple of things with us. I'm going to ask him a few questions, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're back in. I have Jay with us. Jay, say hello.
Hello.
How old are you?
5.
All right, what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten, all right. Now, we're just going to go over a couple things, and we're going to get your take on a few of these. All right?
All right.
All right. So, is this a toy? Is this a toy?
No.
No. What is this?
A gun.
A gun. Okay. Is this a toy?
Yes.
All right. Can you play with this?
No.
But you can play with this?
Yes.
Okay. So also in their format, you can kind of see that these kind of mimic each other. You know, a lot of the toys are based off of actual firearms. They just change the colors to make it more toyish. We use that word, toyish. So seeing them, and they're kind of similar. Can you play with this one?
No.
No. Why?
Because it's a gun.
It's a gun. But you can play with this one.
Yes.
What's this?
A blaster.
A blaster. So to him, he knows that this is a toy, so he calls it a blaster. He won't call this a gun because he knows the difference in what these are. So if you see your little brother playing with one of these, what do?
Tell Daddy.
Tell Daddy, okay. Say you're somewhere at a friend's house, somewhere that's not at home, and you see your friends playing with one of these, what do?
Tell their parents.
Tell their parents, because you shouldn't be playing with these, right?
Goodbye.
All right. So, thanks, Jay.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You want to go back to playing with your toys now?
No.
No. All right. Well, say bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Now, just to recap and wrap everything up, safety and education. We want to make sure our firearms are as safe as possible when we have our children present. and we want to make sure that we're educating our children on what firearms really are. So a couple things, you can talk to them about, this is a toy, you can play with it, shoot little targets, and even my son, he calls this a blaster, so he doesn't call it a gun. And I believe it's because he has enough respect to know that this is a gun and that this isn't, that this is a gun and this isn't. So education and safety, those are the two main points whenever dealing with firearms and children present in the home. Now again, if there's anything you all would like to see, discuss, certain guns you might want to see, have any questions about different applications of firearms, the process to getting firearms, drop me a message, DM. I'm always answering. I'm always in my inbox answering questions. So anything you want to see on the channel, also send that. Say, hey, can you talk about this? Can you talk about that? I have no problem doing that. So if you haven't already, go check out our YouTube page, Simple Carry Life. Also, we're over on Instagram, _Simple Carry Life _, and our Facebook page where most of the information gets put out through Simple Carry Life on Facebook. And give us a like, subscribe, share to all those platforms. Maybe it's something that you already know about, but hey, share it. Maybe it's one of your friends, they don't know about it. So share these videos, like these videos, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see y'all again next time. Simple Carry Life out.